How do you make yourself stand out to potential clients? And what is it that you need to do to make yourself more attractive, be desirable to place their business with you in a world of whales and large organizations? How can you, as the little guy, stand out and really be desirable for new potential clients?
This video is brought to you by none other than Hire Heroes, you guys. Hire Heroes is your one-stop shop when it comes to virtual staffing and making sure that you have qualified talent with your business. One thing that I love about Hire Heroes, you guys, is they've actually gone through the process already of vetting and making sure that your staff member is well trained to best fit your needs. Whether you need help with social media work, posting things on your accounts, responding to people that send messages to your social media accounts, whether you need help with data entry or a multitude of other things that they're qualified to do, Hire Heroes has got you covered. If you're having trouble finding quality talent and number two, affording to be able to run payroll for that talent, Hire Heroes has got you covered with an affordable alternative to have a virtual assistant working for your business. There's a link down in the description of this video to where you can learn more about getting your own VA through Hire Heroes. I certainly recommend it. They're what we use in our business for all of our virtual assistant needs, and you will want to make sure that you check them out today.
So you're a single person agency, you're a single person business. Maybe you're even a small agency and you have 2 or 3 people internally, but you're finding it difficult finding ways to stand out amongst quite a bit of competition, let's say, in our industry these days. Now, when you really look at the industry as a whole, the first thing I want to point out is the competition is not nearly as fierce as it might appear. There is so many more potential beneficiaries opposed to agents in the marketplace. You compare that to something like real estate. The last couple of years in real estate, in the real estate market, there were more realtors, more licensed real estate agents in the country than houses were even on the market. So wrap your mind around that one for a second. But when you're talking about the insurance space, the Medicare space, the senior insurance sales space, there is an abundance of members available. Now, is there more competition than there's ever been? Yeah, absolutely there is. But there's still a lot of opportunity available for a lot of people. Okay, I do believe that there's enough business out there for everyone, as this old saying goes in our space. Now, but the truth still remains that if you don't do a couple of things to make yourself desirable, if you don't do a couple of things to make yourself stand out in a sea of potential options for your potential beneficiary, there's probably a good likelihood that they're not going to choose you. So what do? Well, I have a couple of tips I'm going to share with you on some things you can do to make yourself actually stand out with the customer. Okay, so I believe that the first thing you can develop is a absolutely stellar reputation. The easiest way to do this is to develop yourself as an absolute rock star, superstar, authority, and expert on what you do in your backyard. The way that you do this is simple. You do a fantastic job for everybody you come in contact with. Your service is phenomenal. Your expertise is phenomenal. Your attention to detail is phenomenal. And you leave everybody having a great experience. You rack up 5-star reviews on your Google My Business. You rack up great reviews from clients on a Facebook page. Maybe you get even some clients to record some testimonials about you and how great you are to work with. Maybe you can run those as some ads. Maybe you put those videos on your website. I think social proof is going to be the biggest factor and the biggest key when it comes to helping you stand out. Other people just like them who are dealing with the exact same circumstance that they are right now, going with you and coming out the other side pleased, satisfied, and relieved is going to be the pivotal decipher when it comes to selecting you as your Medicare agent. Everybody likes social proof. Think about yourself. When you're picking a restaurant to go to lunch with a family member or a friend, what's the first thing you do? You go on Google. You see their review rating. If they don't have a lot of reviews, maybe they have only 2 or 3 reviews, you're probably going to pick a restaurant that has 30 to 50 reviews. And you're going to look at the star rating, right? If they have a 4.5-star rating out of 5 and they have 150 reviews, you're probably going to pick them over another place that has 150 star ratings, but they only have a 3 out of 5-star ratings. So you're also going to want social proof as much as possible. The other thing you're going to want is when you go to the Google My Business page, you're looking for pictures. You're looking for more pictures that show more of what the business is going to potentially look like. People really are going to make a decision based on the social proof and how well you present your business out to the public. Okay, so that is going to be step one, developing a dynamite, rock solid social proof with your current interactions, and take advantage of it every chance you get. Every time you have a client that you work with that's happy, ask them for a review. It will make a difference over time, I promise you. The second thing you can do, and this is actually going to lead into the result, what's going to result in them actually having a great experience with you, is make sure you work hard to know your shit. What do I mean by that? Study Medicare. Be a sponge on Medicare. If you don't sell Medicare, study your specific line of products. If you're doing final expense, study the plans. Know them inside and out. If you're doing ACA, study the different options. Study ACA, study the marketplace, and learn it inside and out. People are very, very attracted to somebody that is confident and can answer questions very authoritatively and decisively in a very quick manner. They don't have to research things or anything like that. So make sure you know your stuff. Make sure you are a student of the game. Now, I have also been an advocate for it's not the person that knows their product that actually wins in the end. It's going to be the person that knows their product best, but explains it in the simplest way, the easiest to understand way, the most digestible way that the client is going to decide that they want to do business with. So this is the key. There is such a thing as knowing a ton of information, but not being able to communicate it in a simple way, and you absolutely confuse and overwhelm your client. In sales, we actually call this vomiting information all over your beneficiary. So what you want to do is make sure that you know your stuff, study it, be a wealth of knowledge for your clients, but become so disciplined in only telling them things they need to know. Don't tell them things they don't need to know, and find ways to explain things that's going to be simple. My rule of thumb has always been explain it in a way that a middle schooler could understand it, a child could understand it. And if you do that, everyone is going to be able to digest, understand, and comprehend what their options are, and that's what they want more than anything. They just want to understand. When somebody's getting onto Medicare, they are hammered with inundation. We all know this. They are sent mailers. They get phone calls. They get people knocking on their doors. They see television commercials, all of which are vague, confusing, and really, in a lot of ways, misleading types of communication. You sitting down with them for 20 to 25 minutes, giving them a good explanation of their options in a simple, understandable, digestible way where there's no apparent biases, and you're literally just trying to tell them what their choices are, is refreshing, and you will be sought after far and wide. Your referrals will go through the roof. So remember this, if you don't take anything else from this video, I hope that you take this. It's not just knowing your products line and services that's going to get you over the hump. It's how you communicate it. It's how you articulate it in a way that's going to be incredibly simple for your clients to understand. So that one is very, very apparent. And I would say last but not least, make sure that your customer service process after they become a client with you is stellar, is top-notch. In today's day and age, we are so used to the type of service and lack thereof, I should say. If you drive through a drive-through window, you go through a McDonald's, they don't seem to give a damn about you. They don't care about you. They're not smiling at you. They're not being friendly to you. They're not saying hello to you. And that happens in a multitude of different areas of life. If you take your car in to get fixed, more often than not, you're not getting great service. If you go to the grocery store, more often than not, you're getting great service. Not to say that never happens, but it's an actual rarity in our day and age and society today. So seniors come from a time where they remember that service was everything. Service was everything. And so often, seniors are going to gravitate and really die by organizations that treat them well. So make sure that your service is top-notch. You return calls in a timely manner. You have a process in place to help them with claims, ordering their cards, just different member services, whether that's you being able to do it or if it's something that you can't do, that you invest in infrastructure to hire somebody to help you do it. That customer experience is going to matter leaps and bounds. So I would say it's how well you know your stuff, how easily you articulate that and make it simple for them, and how well you take care of them after they have become a client with you is going to cause the buzz about you and what you do as the go-to guy or gal about what you do in your market, and it's going to spread like wildfire, and watch your referrals grow. Also, social proof. Get reviews from every single satisfied customer that you can, and I believe that you'll be able to stand out in a way that larger corporations, venture capital organizations, publicly traded companies never could have dreamed to have. It's almost like developing a cult-like following of sorts with your customer base. So anyway, guys, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Comment your thoughts down below and we can have a dialogue about it. If you found this video helpful, if you found this video insightful, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help more agents like you who need to hear this information find it easier. We put out videos every week for you to help you grow your business. We do it for free. We ask for nothing in return other than a subscribe and a like. So make sure to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Here's to your success and your abundance, and here's to you becoming your local rock star. Thanks, guys.